Hey guys, Dr. Joey Kramer, Hope Upper Cervical Spine Center. And today we are going to have another awesome episode of the Upper Cervical Corner. But I want to start it today with a statement that may resonate heavily with many of you that have gone down the path of traditional medical care and found that it has not worked. Many of you share your stories with us in the upper cervical field day in and day out about how you've gone to the PCP, you've gone to the ENT, you've been to the neuro, you've done the MRI, the CT, the blood panel, the parasitic testing, the Lyme disease, you've seen the functional nutritionist and a naturopath, and then the statement goes something like this. And then I caved in and I went and saw the upper cervical chiropractor. You see, it's really fascinating to me in today's day and age. And if we have to really frame this correctly, you have to recognize that for the better part of a century now, you have been the product of a propaganda machine that has been mainly designed to profit off of you as a patient while they make the claim that they have your best interest at healing in mind. You see, to me, the understanding is that the worst patient for us is a healthy patient, right? Because a diseased and sick patient is repeat business over time. I mean, at least that's the pharmaceutical model that so many of us subscribe to. 50% of us in America, are taking one or two more prescription drugs a day, which is just absolutely insane in my thought process to even go through. But the idea of caving in is what I want to focus on today. It's interesting to me because going to the upper cervical chiropractor can be framed as medical shaming. It can be framed as social fear. It can be framed as media distortion. It can be framed into a system of belief, right? What's interesting to me is that I've heard all of them, and all of them are wrong. For so many of you, this emotionally charged embodiment is on this level of belief, right? We take our emotions, we entrust them to someone like a medical doctor. And then when the medical doctor's opinion doesn't generate results and we decide to go against their opinion, we are introduced to shame, right? Never go to the chiropractor, they're gonna kill you. The medical doctors are the third most cause of death in the United States. Never go to the chiropractor, those guys are quacks. That's really interesting. So how come inside of our practice, we actually get results that are sustainable? Never go to the chiropractor because, XYZ, right? My granddaddy said that chiropractors are, wicked witches, right? Something stupid like that. That is totally ridiculous. So I want to take the time today to help empower you to understand that chiropractic is first and foremost a philosophy. Then it is a science, and then it is an art. And for many of you, you may say, hey, Dr. Kramer, you're getting in over your head here, but it's really, really, really simple. You either believe that the body is a self-healing organism, that when given the proper conditions, it is allowed to express optimal health, free of disease and illness, without any external input. Or you believe that your body was poorly designed, and the only way that you can make it into an optimal state is through a pharmaceutical or surgical intervention. There is no middle ground, right? There's this idea that, I'm going to take the medicine and I'm going to do chiropractic. Well, those two are diametrically opposed. They do not work together. That's like saying you believe in God, but you also worship Satan, right? Those two do not work. It does not go together in the same paradigm. You either understand that your body is a self-healing organism, right? Or you believe that your body was so weak in creation that you have to, the whole reason you get migraines is because I don't have sumatriptan. The whole reason I don't get back pain is because I have a lack of Tylenol. The whole reason is because of a lack of a GLP-1, right? There's never, ever this idea of shedding this responsibility of, your own personal responsibility and embracing your innate ability to actually heal. So inside this paradigm of shame, of regret, of this media distortion of what chiropractic is, my encouragement to you is to never think about this as caving in. While we may be the last stop on the bus for you, because that's where your journey has led. I like to think of this as the first person to actually light the candle in the darkness of the world that you have been subjected to. And that when you encounter an upper cervical office, you will find that what we have to offer is a small light that will grow with time, that will illuminate the path that you are going to proceed down in order to reclaim your God-given right of sustaining optimal health. Now, is that path going to be difficult? Yeah, it can be for some. Is that path going to be well lit at the very beginning? For some it can, for others it won't. However, what I can say is that we do know how to light that candle. We also know how to help you navigate that path. And we do so through respecting the innate process of healing from the inside out. So the next time you decide to cave into the upper cervical office, we're going to welcome you with open arms because we know that you are finally discovering the right path to achieving the health that you have desired for so long. It's okay to cave in because in our office, you won't find shame. You won't find distortions. You won't find humility from the public, right? Or not humility, humiliation from the public. You'll find encouragement. You'll find opportunity. And most importantly, you will rediscover hope.